Stalker 2, tearing apart the cliché upper-class shell. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery impressed by the acting of Daniel Craig and Edward Norton. However, the scenario becomes predictable, lacking drama. Asterisk note, the article reveals part of the movie's content. Genre, detective, mystery and thriller. Directed by Rian Johnson. Actors, Daniel Craig, Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, Catherine Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Dave Bautista. Rating, 7/10. Knives Out, Vietnamese title, Stalker, released in 2019 has resonated and brought the production team 52 wins along with 114 nominations from many large and small award ceremonies. The most typical is the nomination for Best Screenplay at the 92nd Academy Awards. Shortly after, the online platform Netflix signed a deal of up to $469 million with director Rian Johnson to exclusively distribute detective series. This and Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is the first movie to continue the series of Stalkers broadcast on the platform. The film holds the top spot for 10 consecutive days since its release. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, focuses on a billion-dollar assassination attempt on an isolated island where tycoon Miles Braun, Edward Norton, invites a group of close friends to relax and participate in a detective game he designed. However, the unexpected appearance of Detective Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig, not only upsets the host's calculations, but also rips off many shocking secrets behind this group of friends. Daniel Craig and Edward Norton's explosive acting. Sharing with Deadline from the early days of the project, director Rian Johnson said, "I know what I need to do to keep the brand new, not just redo the existing things to continue the success of the first film." Indeed, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, has had a change in character construction and exploitation. In this part, the role of Detective Blanc played by Daniel Craig is deepened and portrayed more carefully than before. In particular, when placed in the middle of a forest of politicians, celebrities, or tycoons, the contrast is more pronounced. Blanc stands out immediately. After the famous James Bond role, Knives Out is expected to be the next stop to upgrade Craig's talent in the image of a famous, arrogant but also honest detective. The actor showed his ingenious expressive ability through his eyes, language, and every gesture. This comeback has deepened the impression of Detective Blanc, erasing all traces of the previous 007 aura. In addition, Craig's narrative and dramatic performance also contributes to making the case attractive. On the other side, among a group of wealthy but ambitious and full of tricks, the most prominent leader is Miles Braun. Edward Norton captures the character and portrays a typical rich man with a series of complex psychological developments. Braun built his empire magnificently, but could not hide his sophisticated bourgeois habit. A person who got rich suddenly but did not have a complete piece of knowledge about the society he lived in. The two's explosive acting confrontation took place in a dramatic way when Blanc broke the plan of a fake murder game that Braun had cherished the talent and intelligence to build for a long time. Even this detective finding the answer before presiding over the announcement is a great insult to those who consider themselves the best like Braun. Invest in the look, ignore the details. Set in Greece, specifically, an isolated island framework where billionaire Miles Braun lives. The mansion is magnificently erected with the main component of glass, the most impressive being the Glass Onion office, which is shaped like an onion with countless transparent and delicate slices. Throughout the movie scenes, each garden, swimming pool to every room they resorted to turned out to be luxurious and flashy, not inferior to luxury resorts. On the other hand, the core of the problem in each murder case that Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, brings is somewhat simple and predictable. The idea that this movie will take viewers to follow the great Detective Blanc with ingenious deductions, stringing many difficult clues like an onion with countless layers around. But no, the film's story reverses everything and focuses on the metaphor for the focal image of the transparent onion. Just collecting clues scattered along the storyline and looking directly at the problem, anyone can solve the case by themselves. This intention is nothing but a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it can enhance the philosophy, helping to bring the lessons integrated in the story to the audience. On the other hand, the other side makes things simple, not living up to the dramatic puzzle-solving expectations that the first movie ever brought. Peeling off every layer of cliché upper class. New in Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery is the reinforcement of many humorous episodes. Sarcastic laughter will resound throughout the story. Every dark corner, corrupt ambition that has always been hidden under the guise of a flashy upper class is being torn apart step by step. Billionaire Braun's image was created with the ostentatious lifestyle, but the content was empty, just like how the rich are doing in reality. Next, the film does not forget to hit those who are greedy for vanity, like to support power or are obsessed with the weight of money. This bad habit shows up in every single person left on the island, regardless of the profession and knowledge they have. Everyone is easily corrupted. However, the intention to exploit the polyline but the allocation of time is not reasonable, with the first 50% of the film used to describe the context of each character causing conflict. This makes the message transmitted less powerful and reduces the suspense when finding out the motive of the crime. In general, this comeback of the Stalker has innovated in storytelling thinking, integrating sentences and satirical attitudes on the basis of new murders. However, the film neglects the mysterious, attractive crime-solving techniques that are focused in this detective series, causing disappointment. The film brings good effects on the distribution platform, but to create a new brand in the hearts of fans of this genre, it still needs more efforts.